Greetings, this is Alan with Schnebly Hill Digital. I'm here today to show you how to properly size images for the web. Adding new images to your website is a great idea and helps you keep things fresh and can also show off your work. However, if you upload images that are the wrong shape for the web container, this can destroy your website's design and layout. You could also upload images that are simply too large. This will slow your site way down, hurting your page rankings and your visitor experience. There are a couple of simple steps you can follow to prevent both of these problems. Let's take a look at them. The first thing you want to do is navigate to the back end of your website using the link, login, and password provided to you. Once you've logged into the back end, you'll see the WordPress dashboard. From here, you'll navigate to the left side where you'll see Pages, hover over Pages, and select All Pages. This will display all the pages on your website. Select and load the page with the image you want to change out by clicking Edit with Elementor. Now, find the image on the page that you'd like to replace. Click on the image container, and then click on the image inside of the image editor. Once you're in the media gallery, take a look here in the top right-hand corner. This section provides some key information about the existing image's dimensions and size. Remember, when we built your site, we set these very carefully to ensure the images look great and that your site loads very quickly. Note that if you don't see the full image information, just scroll down a bit and push the button that says Load More. You may need to do this once or twice to see the full image details. Now you'll want to note two things here about the existing image: the dimensions and the size. This image is 1920 by 670. Make a note of that. Next, note the size. This one is 97 kilobytes. Now, if we want to replace this image, we'll need one that's 1920 by 670 and is around 100 kilobytes. Let's say we want to replace this image with another one on our computer. Let's take a look at the specs on our new image. Navigate to where the image is stored on your computer and simply hover over it. If this doesn't work, you can right-click the image and select Properties and then the Details tab. You'll notice that this image is 3116 by 2136, which is much larger in dimensions than we need. Also, the image is 1.14 megabytes. Remember that we need the image to be not more than 100 kilobytes. The new one is over 100 times bigger than we need, so let's modify it to fit what we need. First, navigate to a website called Pixlr.com. That's Pixlr.com. When the page loads, we'll select Pixlr E, Advanced Photo Editor. Instead of opening an image, we'll select the option to Create New. On the right-hand side, we'll see the options to name our photo and set its dimensions. You can name it if you want, but we do want to select the proper dimensions we found from our existing image. That image was 1920 by 670, so we'll set those dimensions and select Create. Now we have the perfect dimensions to fit our space on the website. The next step is to navigate to our new image and simply drag and drop it into this workspace. The software is going to ask if we want to add the image to the current document as a layer or create a whole new document. What we want is to add the image to the current document, as it's already got the correct sizes we need. When you drop the image in, you'll see that it may not be fitting exactly as you'd like within the space. You can do a couple of things here. You can just click the image and drag it around, or you may want to shrink it down a bit. Grab this slider here and move it to the left. This will allow you to see your whole image and how it's fitting into the container. You can click and grab one of the handles at the four corners of the image to shrink it down to size. You can now move it around some to get it to fit how you'd like in the space, and then you're ready to export it for use on your website. To save your new image, navigate to File at the top left and select Save in the drop-down menu. Now, we already know the dimensions are correct for the image, but we need to shrink it down to the correct size. Note here that the image is defaulting to 287 kilobytes, which is almost 3 times bigger than we need. Here's what we can do. Just drag the quality slider to the left until the projected image size is just under 100 kilobytes. I'll make a note here that this image we're replacing on the site is one of the biggest ones. That's why it's around 100 kilobytes. Other images on the site are much smaller and might only be 30 to 50 kilobytes. Our recommendation is to never upload an image to your site that is more than 110 kilobytes approximately, as this will still look great on the site and keep it loading quickly. Just give it a name and save it, and your image is ready to upload to your site. And that's it. Thanks for joining me, and as always, if you have any questions, just reach out.